Uranus was discovered by William Herschel on March 13, 1781, while systematically searching the sky with his telescope.
Uranus' atmosphere is mostly made out of hydrogen, helium, and methane. Its mantle is mostly water, ammonia, and methane ices. Its core is mostly iron, silicate, and nickel. If a person weighing 150 pounds on Earth was to stand on Uranus, they would then weigh 138 pounds.
The eccentricity of Uranus is 0.047, which isn't very eccentric at all. Uranus orbits much farther from the Sun than Earth, approximately 19.2 astronomical units. Therefore, it takes longer to orbit the Sun. To be exact, the length of a revolution is 84.3 years, or every 30,687 Earth days. Uranus revolves at a speed of 15,290 miles per hour. The length of the planet's rotation is 17.24 hours at a speed of 450 miles per hour. As for anything interesting regarding the orbit, Neptune pulls Uranus towards it during certain points of its orbit. The distinct features of Uranus include the planet's composition. Uranus is made up of gas composed of hydrogen, helium, and small amounts of methane and traces of water and ammonia. One of the more fascinating features of Uranus is that its actual surface has a different color scheme than the one people see from Earth. The actual surface is a dark, dull gray color. However, the impact of the Sun hitting the mixture of gases on the surface causes the planet to appear to be bright blue, green, and sometimes yellow when viewed from Earth. Clouds also contribute to the appearance as a reflection of sunlight bounces off the clouds. Because Uranus is made up of gas with no solid surface, there are no present plate tectonics.
The average temperature on Uranus is approximately negative 357 degrees Fahrenheit. Due to Uranus's great distance from the Sun, day and night have no effect on the temperature. Despite not being the furthest away from the Sun, Uranus has the lowest recorded temperature extremes of any planet in the solar system, exceeding even the temperature recordings of Neptune. Like the other gas giants, Uranus is primarily made up of hydrogen and helium, which respectively compose 83 and 15% of its atmosphere. Unlike Jupiter and Saturn, however, Uranus contains methane and other trace amounts of ice gases in its atmosphere. The methane in its atmosphere gives Uranus its green-blue color and creates a thick haze in the upper layers of the atmosphere, obscuring anything that could be seen from space. At certain parts of its year, Uranus forms large storms of methane in its northern hemisphere, which are one of its only visible features. Uranus contains a substantial amount of water. Below its atmosphere, this water is located in the mantle along with the other ices like ammonia and methane. At a certain depth, the water is under such great pressure that the oxygen atoms form into crystals, with the hydrogen atoms floating freely inside. Uranus is absolutely unsuitable for life. It is far too cold to support life and lacks oxygen and a solid surface for life to exist on. For Uranus to support life, it would need to be much closer to the Sun to raise temperatures and have a solid surface and oxygen in the atmosphere for life to exist and breathe.